The year is 2017, and after the Second American Civil War, the US has been taken over by fascists.
Oh no!
Only one free city remains, Steel Harbor, the home of Barb Wire. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
This is Barb Wire, played by Pamela Anderson.
Hi.
The film starts by ramming down the throats of the audience just how brilliant Barb is, so I shall do the same.
Thank you.
Not only is she hot, but she also has quite the resume. She owns the Hammerhead Bar in Steel Harbor, but her side hustles include bounty hunting and mercenary work.
Wow.
The first thing we're shown is how she rescues this girl from this strip club by posing as a stripper.
Well, that makes sense.
Of course it doesn't, but that's the only way we could open with a 5-minute scene of Pamela Anderson stripping.
Yes, of course.
Cut to this government fascist who's trying to get information out of this naked woman. Why is she naked? No idea, but moving on. He needs the location of a former government scientist called Cora D. Devonshire, who has information about a bioweapon the government has developed.
She must be captured alive at any cost.
Her DNA apparently holds the antidote to this bioweapon, and they can't have Cora D. sharing the truth with the American people. The name of the guy responsible for maintaining this government cover-up is Colonel Prizer.
Excuse me?
Yes, Prizer.
Oh.
Anyway, after some torture, the naked woman tells him that Cora D. Devonshire, now known as Cora D., has had plastic surgery so she's unrecognisable. That's normally not an issue for the fascist government, as they use retinal scanners to identify people. But Cora D., accompanied by freedom fighter Axel Hood, is on her way to Steel Harbor to get hold of some special contact lenses that will help her avoid detection, so she can escape to Canada. Cut to the Hammerhead Bar, where there are fights, tattoo artists, and this band, who seem to play there every night. This is Barb Wire's assistant manager, Curly. Some really rich guy wants to see Barb, but she doesn't want to see him. And if he tries to go upstairs to her office, her dog Camille will get him. Upstairs, Barb is getting ready for work. She grabs a gun and heads off on her motorbike. We're told she needs to earn extra money to keep her bar open, so we assume she's turning tricks when she gets this guy to take her back to his apartment. But she's not there to be paid for sex. No, she looks through her special glasses to see that this guy, Mr. Krebs, is in the apartment next door. But first she has to deal with her client.
Did you wash your hands?
No, I was bad.
Ew.
Turn around.
Then she blows a hole in the wall using this foam or whatever it is and handcuffs Mr. Krebs. His henchmen provide a mild inconvenience, but of course they're no match for Barb Wire. One's still alive, but he makes a fatal error.
That was nice kicking. You really know your stuff, babe.
What did you call me?
Yeah, apparently she really doesn't like being called babe, so he's dead. Barb takes Mr. Krebs to this bail bonds place, and here's Schmitz, played by Ron Howard's weird-looking brother. It was Schmitz who paid Barb to bring him Krebs, but he told her he'd be alone, and that was a lie, so she asked for more money. Back at the Hammerhead, that band's playing again, and everyone's having a good time. But then in comes Chief of Police Willis to ruin everyone's fun.
How long is this gonna take?
Everything's negotiable.
Yeah. They go upstairs to talk in her office, and for some reason she gets changed behind this screen that's effectively see-through. Although we don't see Willis knocking one out under the desk, it's certainly implied. It turns out he's looking for Krebs, but Barb says she doesn't know where he is. He's like, by the way, Barb, I'll be bringing some government people here tomorrow night, including Colonel Prizer. And here he is. Barb joins Willis and Colonel Prizer for a drink. Colonel Prizer's like, Barb, can you help us find the fugitive known as Cora D? But before she can answer, Curly calls her away on business. Then, in walk Cora D and Axel. You're probably wondering why two fugitives have come to a packed bar.
Yep.
Well, they're here to find Barb. It turns out that 3 years ago, Axel fought in the war for the resistance against the fascists with Barb. They were in love. He abandoned her in Seattle or something, whatever, I don't care. When she sees him, she punches him. He's like, I need to find the local resistance. But she's like, so? I'm not helping you. But when Axel and Cora leave, her blind friend Charlie tells them where to find the resistance base. He sends them to this warehouse. The local resistance leader is this woman called Spike, who talks like a robot.
I'm Commander here, they call me Spike.
Why? No idea, it's never explained. Spike's gang have found Krebs dead and he was in possession of the special contact lenses Cora D needs to avoid detection at the airport. Apparently Schmitz has them now. They're like, right, we need to find Schmitz immediately.
The plane for Canada leaves in 24 hours.
There must be somebody that can help us out.
Spike's like, there is, but she doesn't come cheap. She's the best.
Whatever.
Obviously, they're talking about Barb, who's having a flashback of the war. It's 3 years ago, and she and Charlie, the guy who's now blind, are about to leave in a helicopter, and she's like, but where's Axel? And this guy's like, he says sorry, but he's not coming. Yeah, that's the end of the flashback.
That is an incredible story.
No, it's not.
Schmitz then walks in. He's like, Barb, I've got these contact lenses and I was going to sell them, but my buyer fell through. Can you help me sell them? She's like, not interested. Krebs was resistant, so you need to give them back to his friends. But he can't do this because if he does, the resistance will kill him. So he hides the contact lenses under the bar's kitchen. This is shit. After killing all Schmitz's men, Colonel Prizer has taken one of them and put him in this ice bath, which somehow allows them to see his memories on this monitor.
Oh, I see.
And because Barb was in his memories, Prizer has decided she's involved. So he tells Willis to search the hammerhead for the lenses.
As you wish, Colonel.
Barb is now in the bath and Axel is watching her through the window. She sees him and threatens him with a gun. He then follows her into this elevator. She's in nothing but a towel and they start kissing. When the door opens...
Am I interrupting something?
Bob, this is my wife, Cora D.
What? What a strange way to behave in front of your wife. Anyway, they move pretty quickly on from that incident, and Cora starts telling Barb how she was involved in the creation of this bioweapon that killed loads of people, so she defected to the resistance. But Barb's not interested in her boring stories about bioweapons. Cora's like, look, we know Schmitz was here last night and we need to find him so we can get the lenses. But Barb's like, yeah, not interested. Then Colonel Prizer and Willis turn up at the hammerhead. They try to scan Charlie, but then see he doesn't have any eyes. Then they see Axel and Cora.
Scan him.
Oh no, she's had it now. Oh no, it's all right. Charlie somehow managed to tamper with the retinal scanner.
The scanner's broken, sir. Get out.
Yeah, may as well just let them go in that case. Colonel Prizer then tells his men to search the premises for the lenses. Now, bearing in mind they're searching for a pair of contact lenses in a small glass case, I'm not sure aggressively pushing cabinets over and smashing things with sledgehammers is the right idea. They smash the shit out of the bar, but don't find the lenses, because Charlie found them first. How? No idea. Maybe he sniffed them out. He's like, Barb, let's give them to Axel. And she's like, no, finders keepers. So even though it wasn't her that found them, it was Charlie, off she goes to sell them at this landfill site, where everyone's dressed like extras from Mad Max. And who's this arriving in this digger?
Big Fatso.
Come again?
That word is offensive.
That's right, his name is Big Fatso, and he's stuffing his face with a turkey drumstick.
Of course.
You came here to talk about the contact lenses, didn't you?
She's like, yeah, want them or not?
Let's make a deal.
Charlie has gone to the resistance base to tell them Barb has the lenses. But oh no, Colonel Prizer is there, and he's killed everyone.
What a revolting development.
Prizer's like, okay, tell us where the lenses are or we'll kill you. And he's like, I'd rather die. Back at the landfill site, Barb has agreed a price with Big Fatso for the lenses. And he's promised to arrange safe passage for her and Charlie through some zone to get a flight to Canada. So she'll meet him tomorrow with the lenses. Meanwhile, Colonel Prizer is torturing Charlie. He doesn't talk, so they kill him. Barb goes back to the bar and tells Curly he's in charge now, as she's off to Canada.
Well, this is it.
Really?
No, of course it isn't. She asks Curly where Charlie is, and he's like, oh, he went to see someone called Spike.
Oh no!
Barb's like, oh no, we have to help him. Quick, get in this disgusting RV. But when they get to the resistance base, Charlie is dead, and so is everyone else. Cora and Axel have arrived at the base too, sadly not in time to warn Charlie. Axel's like, come on, Barb, hand over the lenses for Charlie.
All right.
Let's go.
So they go to the RV, load up on guns, and drive to Big Fatso. When they get there, Axel and Cora can't believe it. Barb sells the lenses to Big Fatso. She's like, okay, now I need safe passage to the airport.
Slight change in plans.
Yeah, he's made a deal with Colonel Prizer and the police.
Fat son of a bitch.
Chief Willis, arrest these people.
But Chief Willis slips Barb a grenade.
Don't move!
Look out, she's got a grenade!
Barb throws the grenade so high in the air that it gives everyone time to scatter. She's even had enough time to get into the RV with Axel, Cora, and Captain Willis. When the grenade finally comes down, it lands on Big Fatso and explodes.
Good.
This allows the gang to escape. They're soon followed by Prizer and his people, but Axel takes the wheel, allowing Barb to ride out of the back doors on a motorcycle that fires rockets. brilliant. Oh yeah, the RV has rockets too. This is shit. But oh no, the RV has flipped over and they have to get out. But it's okay because Barb is on her way. Then there's a tedious gunfight and yes, it goes on and on and on. Prizer has managed to escape, so Barb tells Willis to get Axel and Cora to the plane while she deals with Prizer. Then guns fighting, yeah. She eventually kills Prizer after getting a little catchphrase in.
Don't call me babe.
Then she meets up with the others at the airport. Cora gets through the retinal scan with the contact lenses, so her and Axel fly safely to Canada. And that's the end of the film.
What a pile of shit.
So until next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and check out this other video. Thank you.